Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video. Cam surprises his family for Christmas. Cam surprises his family with a visit. And Curtis and Michael put their plan in motion. Wednesday, December 18, 2024. Today on General Hospital. Nina hires Martin to represent Willow. Joss leans on Trina, and Carly wants revenge. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within the story, we may receive a small commission of the sale. What's so funny? General Hospital's 2024 blooper reel. That's what. At Liz's place, she and Lucky are talking when Aiden arrives with Cam, who he found hanging around outside. Cam gives his mom a hug and wishes her a Merry Christmas. He then introduces his girlfriend, Gretchen Ross. Liz has heard of her, and they shake hands as Cam gives Lucky a hug. Cam is sorry he didn't give them a heads up he was coming earlier, but Liz says he doesn't have to apologize. Cam brings up Christmas and says Gretchen's parents have invited them to Key West. He feels bad, especially with Jake at his host families in Barcelona. Liz says they'll celebrate today. Liz sends the kids to the store to get what she needs for a Christmas feast, and she and Lucky start setting up. Alone, Lucky says she's being very accepting of the situation. Liz was afraid this would happen as Cameron had been dodging her about when he was coming home. More. Cam returns to Port Charles. As Liz and Lucky set things up, Liz tells him how heartbroken Cam was when he and Joss ended things, which is part of why he ended up in California. The kids return and take the groceries into the kitchen. Cam gets a moment alone with his mom in the kitchen and is sorry he didn't tell her about Key West earlier. Liz understands and is happy he's happy. He says he's taking things slow, and getting over Joss took him a long time. He didn't want to jump into anything before he knew what it was. She is glad to hear that. They head to the living room, and Aiden asks if they can open presents. Liz says they can, but she doesn't have anything planned for Gretchen. Cam has a gift for her, but everyone else's is in a suitcase on its way to Key West. Liz tells her son the only thing she wants is a song. Cam plays the first Noel for his family. Lucky joins in and sings with him. More. What's next for Joss? Joss is home alone and looks at the tree with the presents under it, including one she got for Dex. Trina arrives and thought she'd be at her mom's. They embrace, and Trina says she's so sorry. Joss fills her in on what happened, and Trina understands her pain. Trina says if she wants to talk, or not, or be alone, she'll do whatever she wants. Joss thanks her. She's been thinking about Oscar and how she could prepare for his passing. With Dex, she didn't get to say goodbye. They sit down, and Joss says Dex told her she was the reason why he quit working for Sonny and became a cop to turn his life around. She cries she didn't change his life, and she's the reason Dex is dead. Trina tells her not to go there, as she played these games when Spencer died. She has to give herself time, and will be grateful for her time with Dex. Joss doesn't know if she can handle this. Trina knows she can, and eventually, she'll get to a point of peace, and when she'll be able to live again, Joss feels so lucky to have Trina in her life. She thinks about how Dex never had anything like this for Christmas, which is why she needs to make sure he gets justice. Jordan is working with Felicia at a clothing drive, food pantry, and free flu shot event at the community center. Isaiah and Willow are also helping. As they talk about how they love helping people, Drew appears, and Jordan shoots darts at him with her eyes. Jordan coldly welcomes Drew, who says he came to thank everyone for this drive. He thanks Isaiah and Willow, and then pulls Willow aside. Jordan shakes her head as she watches. Willow tells Drew they can't be seen together. Drew only cares about her and how she is doing. Willow explains she's staying with Nina, who has been great. Drew says he won't let the Quartermaines turn what they had into something tawdry. She tells him that he can't afford a scandal right now. He is confident this won't come out. Willow says it's Christmas, and her kids won't spend it with their father, only briefly seeing him. She asks where he is staying, and he says has a room elsewhere. He plans to spend Christmas there with Scout. Felicia notices the death stare Jordan is giving Drew. Jordan says Drew has made some mistakes and doesn't realize it. Felicia asks if there is something she can do. Jordan has an idea, and Felicia whisks Willow away from Drew to check on first aid kids. Isaiah checks in with Jordan and helps her sort through a box of donated coats. He thanks her for inviting him to be a part of this. Jordan enjoys being here and with the people she serves. Isaiah brings up giving flu shots, and Jordan admits she hasn't got hers yet. Isaiah convinces her to get her shot. She is petrified, but it's over before she even realizes he gave her the jab. Meanwhile, Willow and Felicia talk about getting the kids together for the holidays and notices the looks between Drew and Willow. More. What's working and what's not with Lulu's return at Nina's. She catches up with Ava, who jokes about the Christmas explosion in her apartment. Ava tells Joss she's sure the kids will love it, but she may want to spike the eggnog. Nana says her family will have the most magical holiday, calling this a Christmas miracle. She finally has a relationship with her daughter and grandchildren. Ava says for now, and she has to tell Willow about her and Drew before it's too late. Nana says she can't, as Willow needs to know she can trust her. Ava says she will trust her. If she is honest about how she was involved with Drew first, she just needs to explain that. Ava says it will be a disaster if Willow learns about it from someone else. Nana believes that if Willow finds out, she will run straight back to Michael. Ava says Willow may want a life with Michael, but Nina thinks it's the wrong move. Michael was never the right person for her, and Drew will be in DC soon enough. Ava reminds her that people make weird choices when divorces are involved. Nina already knows and has made arrangements. Martin arrives, and he asks why he's here. Nana tells Martin that her daughter left her husband and needs help with the divorce and to secure custody of her children. Martin says this talk could be premature, as Michael and Willow could work things out. Nana is certain that won't happen. Martin asks where Willow is and what she wants. Nana explains she's working at the community center today. Martin asks what precipitated the breakup. Nana tells him about the brief affair. Martin notes Michael would be the injured party, that Willow isn't Wiley's biological mother, and Michael's family won't let those kids go without a fight. He notes Michael's family has deep pockets. Nana has recourses too, and she will make sure Willow gets custody of her children. Martin says these fights can be long, costly, and ugly. Nina assumes Michael has Diane already on this, so Willow has to be ready too. More. Did Cyrus kill Dex? Curtis and Michael meet at Aurora and go over some of the company's projections. Curtis notes if this preliminary report leaked, it could cause their stocks to tank. If that happened, Michael could buy enough stocks to take over and name him CEO. Michael says if he wants, he can leak this to the Wall Street Journal. However, he explains that Drew and Willow's affair came out to his family, and now Drew blames him. He doubts Drew will keep him on here, so now there is a chance Drew will keep Curtis on. They can call this off, but Curtis refuses. Curtis can't trust Drew or what he might do next, so he wants Michael to leak the report. Curtis first says he'll need it in writing that he is the CEO for the next 5 years, and he can't be replaced. They draw up a contract which is notarized. Michael then hits the button and fires off the report to the Wall Street Journal. At the community center, Drew gets a notice that Aurora stocks are falling. Back at Aurora, Michael puts in a call to buy all the stocks when they hit a certain price. More. Kelly Monaco responds to tweet from a fan. Carly bursts into the warehouse as Jason is on the phone with Spinelli. She wants to know why he didn't tell her that Willow cheated with Drew. Jason says it wasn't his place to tell her. It's Michael's. Carly thinks Michael is still in love with Willow, and he let her take her kids to Nana's. Now her son is in for a fight. He suggests she call Diane. Carly will, and she plans to expose that tape.